What's up guys, Ghost here, and today I actually have a hardware review for you guys. So I'm going to be taking a look at the Blue Yeti, which is a new microphone that I just ordered for myself. I finally got round to getting a quality microphone. Since then I've just been using this Plantronics headset here, which as you can see is broken after it got dropped on the floor, so this is long overdue. And I'm sure many of you are familiar with this. It's a very popular microphone between YouTubers and just people who like to do, professional recording, really. So without further ado, let's open this bad boy up in a minute. Let's just take a look at the box. It says here, the ultimate professional USB microphone. It says also in French, if you can read French, but I'm not great at it. It has a mute button, master volume control, 4-polar pattern selector. Anyway, the interesting stuff, I think, is, well, you can see there, it is actually quite big. That's just to show you the size of it next to a standard laptop, I imagine. I think when we open it up, it's pretty much going to be about the height of this box. So, it is quite large. It was actually about 2 kilos. When my mum sent it to me, she was quite surprised how heavy it was. And here on the back, we have some cute little Yeti animations, or cartoons rather. And it says here, Yeti, noun, number 1, a legendary ape-like creature who roams the Himalayas, see a dominable snowman. And then it says number 2, an incredibly versatile USB microphone found worldwide. Which is not entirely true, because I happen to live in Iceland, and I actually had to order it from Amazon.co.uk. So, there you go. False advertising. Synonyms, amazing vocals, music, podcasts, voiceovers, interviews, conference calls, field recordings, and much, much more. And then on the back here, we have a little bit of information about the various settings that you can apply. And it says here, the Yeti is one of the most advanced and versatile multi-pattern USB microphones available anywhere, combining 3 capsules and 4 different pattern settings. The Yeti is the ultimate tool for creating amazing recordings directly to your computer. Delivering exceptional sound and performance, the Yeti can capture anything with a clarity and ease unheard of in a USB microphone. Whew, you're going to have to excuse my voice. I actually had a pretty sore throat all day, but I just received this microphone and I'm really excited to open it. I wanted to do an unboxing video, so here we are. And here we have the 4 different types. So we have stereo rather, steroid. And that is basically where the sound comes from all directions, as far as I can tell here. So it's for things like vocals, instruments, and choirs and things like that. The second one we have here is cardioid, and from the little animation there, I can see that it seems to be one directional really. So it only records sound from a certain direction, which will be very nice for me when I'm doing my recordings. It says here podcasts, voiceovers, instrumentals, etc. Then we have omnidirectional, which is, again, it looks to me in many directions. Oh, I see, the first one is front, left, and right, but not the back as far as I see. Omnidirectional is all directions, so it's good for conference calls, environments, where there are a lot of people gathered around the microphone, and you want all of their voices to be picked up. And then we have bidirectional, which is 2-directional, so if you're doing some sort of an interview with just one person, you can each sit either side of the microphone and it should only record your voices. Alrighty. Anyway, I think we should open this thing up finally and have a look inside. Okay. Put that on there. Jesus, I just won't even get in this thing. I actually lack scissors, so I'm just going to use my headphone jack here in order to remove the sellotape, as you do. And here it is. Okay, we have a USB cable there, which I assume is for connecting it to the computer. Some sort of quick guide. And there it is. So yeah, I think when it's connected to the stand, it probably is going to be about the size of the actual box here. Jesus Christ, that is big. That is a big microphone. Holy shit! I really wasn't expecting it to be that big. Alright, nothing else in there. That's all just packaging. So here it is, finally. I'll angle this up a little bit so you can see that. So here we have a volume control and a mute button. Very interesting. So you can swivel this at least up or down. You know, it should. Well, I thought it would swivel that. It's got some very nice padding here on the bottom, so it's not going to scratch your desk or anything like that, and it should be pretty stable while it's mounted there. On the bottom there, you can see there is the USB jack and a headphone jack as well. And then on the other side, we have a gain switch and the pattern selector to select here between the 4 different settings. Right here. And here we have probably a lot of information that I'm not going to bore you with right now. The microphone I'm actually recording with at the moment is not my normal microphone. It's actually the one located right here in the webcam. So I'm actually going to record once I've got this hooked up to my computer. Got any drivers that need to be installed? I will make a recording with a Blue Yeti and you guys can see how the quality is. Alright guys, so here we are. This is a test of the sound quality. I've been messing around with it for a few hours now, and I have run into really one major problem, and that is the sensitivity of it. I'm just so used to a sensitivity of, you know, a headset microphone that is right next to your mouth. This one picks up absolutely everything, so I've had to mess around with a lot of settings to keep the microphone's sensitivity at the lowest possible, but where my voice is still audible and clear. I've also had to use Audacity. I've had a problem where it's actually picking up the noise from the fans inside my computer, even though I have a fan controller, and I turn the speed down to the lowest, so it's therefore giving the quietest sound. It still picks up the fans very quietly, but it's no problem really just to go in Audacity and, you know, use the noise removal feature in there to edit those out. That's not a big problem. The only thing I'm not really satisfied is you can probably hear that when you're just hearing my voice and there's no other audio, such as a game in the background, you can pick up that there is some echo going on around the room. And I suppose it's just something that you don't really realise until you get, you know, a good sort of semi-professional microphone. There's not really a whole lot. I mean, I've looked on YouTube and people have said you can do things like putting the microphone inside a shoebox with padding like a cushion or something, but you know, who wants a massive shoebox sitting on their desk? I certainly don't have room for one. You know, just being in a smaller room, like if you're in a small bedroom and you have your bed in there and things that are going to help absorb the echo, that's really good. You'll probably get a better sound quality than I'm getting. Unfortunately for me, I'm in my living room and, well, there are actually 3 sofas in here, so that should absorb something, I would have thought, but I don't have carpet in my house, I only have parquet, so it isn't the ideal place, but there's not really anything I can do about it, unless I want to go hanging duvets all over the walls or some insanity. So anyway, guys, you know, if you're somebody who's thinking about getting a microphone, you know, for the purpose of home recording, whether it be YouTube or something else, then those are my thoughts on it. I mean, otherwise, I'm very happy. I don't actually have a pop filter, so that's something to take into consideration. I'm actually thinking about simply making one myself from a coat hanger and asking my girl if she's got some spare leggings or stockings that I can borrow from her. I think that will improve things somewhat. But yeah, oh, one more thing I want to point out before I go. The sound is really, really loud on this microphone. There are obviously a few settings that you can change. One is the gain control I showed you in the video. The dial on there, which essentially controls how sensitive the microphone is and how much sound it picks up. And the other is, of course, the the Windows setting for your microphone's level. Currently, I have the gain setting set to 0, and I have my volume in Windows set to only 30 out of 100. So those are pretty low settings, and I'm recording here in Adobe Premiere, and with the sound levels there set to default, the sound is definitely loud enough. I don't have my headset turned up super loud or anything, so that kind of strikes me as strange that I have to have my settings very low just to get a normal level of sound. Anyway guys, I hope this has been of some help for you out there who are looking to purchase a semi-professional microphone. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please hit the thumbs up button, I would appreciate it, and I'll see you guys soon. Cheers.